Here is the question from GATE 2019 from electrostatics. In this question it is given that an infinitely long thin cylindrical shell has its axis coinciding with the z-axis. It carries a surface charge density sigma naught cos phi, where phi is polar and sigma naught is constant. The magnitude of the electric field inside the cylinder is option is given. So let's solve this question. Solution of this question. For solving this question, first we'll consider a small electric element dE, electric field element dE for cylindrical charge distribution. That is, dE will be equal to, as we know, dE will be equal to d lambda divided by 2 pi epsilon naught r. It means the electric field at any point due to line charge distribution. Now in our question it is given that sigma is equal to sigma naught cos phi, but as we know d lambda is equal to sigma dl, and dl is given as equal to, and dl is equal to r d theta. So you can write this is equal to, now the value of sigma is equal to sigma naught cos phi. We can write sigma naught cos phi into value of dl. So value of dl is now r d phi. After putting this value, we'll get the value of dE as dE equal to, so our value of dE, the small electric field, will be d lambda. D lambda means sigma naught cos phi multiplied by r d phi divided by 2 pi epsilon naught r. Now this r and r will get cancelled, so after cancellation we can write the value will be, value of dE will be equal to sigma naught cos square phi d phi divided by sigma naught cos phi d phi divided by 2 pi epsilon naught. Along the axis of the cylinder, the electric field component along the axis of the cylinder will be dEx. So we can write dEx is equal to cosine component or cos component of dE. So you can write dEx equal to dE cos phi. So if we put the value of dE, then we can find this dEx will be equal to sigma naught cos phi d phi divided by 2 pi epsilon naught into cos phi. So our ultimate value of dEx will be equal to sigma naught divided by 2 pi epsilon naught into cos square phi d phi. So if we want to find the total electric field, net electric field, then our net electric field E will be integration of dEx. So integration of dEx will be equal to sigma divided by 2 pi epsilon naught into integration of cos square phi d phi, and range from 0 to 2 pi. Now if we carry out this integration, as we know integral value of cos square d phi is equal to, from 0 to 2 pi is equal to pi. So we can write this value of E, means electric field, will be equal to sigma divided by 2 pi epsilon naught into pi. So our net value of electric field E will be equal to, this pi will get cancelled, so after cancelling we'll get net electric field will be equal to sigma divided by 2 epsilon naught. Now in our question it is 4 options are given. First option is A equal to 0, B sigma naught divided by 2 epsilon naught, third option sigma naught divided by 3 epsilon naught, fourth option sigma naught divided by 4 epsilon naught. Now our answer is matching with option number D. So our correct answer is, so B is our correct answer, is correct answer. Now let's solve another question which is coming in GATE 2019 in electrostatics. In this question it is given that consider a system of 3 charges as shown in the figure for r equal to 10 meter, theta equal to 60 degree, q equal to 10 to the power minus 6 coulomb, d equal to 10 to the power minus 3 meter. The electric dipole potential in volts rounded off to 3 decimal points at a point r theta is equal to what? So first for solving this question we'll draw the diagram of this given question. For the diagram of this given question, there is z axis and there is y axis. So in the z axis there is a point whose distance is d, and this is y axis, there is point whose distance is again d, and there is a charge whose magnitude is equal to minus q by 2, and there is a charge whose magnitude is equal to plus q by 2. And in this direction the coordinate of this direction is equal to r theta, and this angle made is theta here. Now monopole moment is equal to monopole moment is equal to minus q divided by 2 minus q divided by 2 plus q, which is equal to 0. So our dipole moment P will be equal to minus q divided by 2 into its direction. Its direction is equal to dy cap into minus dy cap minus q divided by 2 into dy cap plus q into dz cap. So our net dipole moment P will be equal to, now this is positive value, this value and this value will nullify or cancel each other. So after cancelling we'll get net value of dipole moment equal to qd, and its direction is equal to z cap. So potential at a point polar coordinate r theta will be v r comma theta will be equal to 1 divided by 4 pi epsilon naught into p r divided by r square, which is equal to 1 divided by 4 pi epsilon naught into qd cos theta divided by r square. So if you put the values of all these quantities, well, then we will get the value of potential at any polar coordinate r theta, r comma theta will be equal to 9 into 10 to the power 9 into 10 to the power minus 6 into 10 to the power minus 3 into cos 60 degree divided by 10 square. So our net value of potential at point r comma theta will be 9 into 10 to the power 9 into 10 to the power minus 9 divided by 2 into 100. So this value will be equal to 0.045. So this is our required answer for the given question.